welcome everyone to the People's House.
Mr. Speaker, will you please call the House to order?
The bill is passed.
We want to make sure that we make New York a more affordable place to live, a better place to raise a family. Welcome to Assembly Update. I am Assemblyman Angelo Santa Barbara, representing the 111th Assembly District, which includes Montgomery County, parts of Albany County, and parts of Schenectady County. And speaking of Schenectady County, today we are going to be talking about the Schenectady County Human Rights Commission, and we have joining us as our guest on the show, Angelica Morris, who is the Executive Director. Angelica, or Ange, can I call you Ange?
Sure.
Okay, well, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Angelo.
So let's start off with a little bit about your background
Sure.
and how you got involved with the Human Rights Commission.
Sure. Well, I want to say thank you for having me, and I just want to let you know that you're doing a fantastic job as Assembly member representing the 111th District, working with you in the county legislature when you were there for the last 5 years, and seeing you here as my Assemblyman and our Assemblyman. I'm just very proud and happy that you are representing us and continue to do the good work that you're doing and all over the district. So
Well,
thank you.
Thank you very much for saying that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So a little bit about me. I've got involved with the commission about 8 years ago. From my start here in Schenectady, the city of Schenectady, I worked with former Mayor Stratton as his secretary, and I got involved with city and county issues, and the county legislature appointed me to the Human Rights Commission. And then from there, I just got involved with the community, and being a commissioner, got involved, and then for 3 years as chair recently, I moved the commission into the direction where we're more visible, more active,
Yep.
and responsive to the community. And then as recently in July, I got appointed to as executive director to the commission from the commissioners. So I'm very happy to be here with you and to talk about the role of the commission and my role as executive director.
And some of the recent events, some of the ribbon cuttings and some of the community events, I have seen that the commission has been a little more visible, and you've been out there promoting and talking about what the work that you're doing in the communities. For those that don't know, Schenectady County Human Rights Commission, what is the mission and why is it important?
Well, our mission is to foster mutual respect amongst all residents of Schenectady County and also amongst everyone, as well as to enhance the understanding and awareness of all basic rights and human rights in New York State, as well as to inform, educate, and make the community aware of all the issues that's impacting and affecting the community. And so how we do that is the county legislature appoints 15 commissioners to the commission, and we are legislated by law. We have a legislative mandate is to do the mission that I mentioned.
Right.
And so what we do, our role is to inform, educate, and make the community aware. We're not a policy-making body. We're a body that advocates and also protects and respects all rights of Schenectady County residents and those who works in Schenectady County. And so within the New York State human rights laws, there's protected classes that are protected: age, race, creed, color, nationality, sex, sexual orientation, as well as disabled, veteran status, familiar status, and public accommodations. But basically, everyone in Schenectady County is protected. So the role of the commission is to be visible and to be a alternate community resource to let people know that their rights are protected and respected.
And you cover all of Schenectady County.
All of Schenectady
obviously.
County.
What are, so I guess if someone wanted to get in touch with the Human Rights Commission, if they had an issue or a problem, what's the process? How would they go about doing that?
Well, the process is I'm the executive director of the commission, so I'm the interface between the commission and community. So basically my job is to partner, collaborate, support, and to be involved with all community agencies, local agencies, non-for-profits, businesses, school districts, college, universities, hospitals, everyone in Schenectady County, I am the one to be involved with. So we collaborate and partner with all private and public businesses. We also help people fulfill their mission. And by us helping them fulfill their mission, they're helping us fulfill our mission. And that's to enhance the awareness of human rights, to foster mutual respect amongst everyone, and also to inform and educate the community aware of all issues that's affecting the community. And how the community can go about that is to contact me, and then I work with the commission to publicize the issues that is affecting the community. So such as Rotterdam has issues, Glenville, Scotia, we will do a public community forum, or we will do an event with that organization or with that community to inform and educate that particular community on their issues that's affecting their community.
Now, I know there's a lot of resources that are available through the commission. Of course, one of those informational, as always, is a website.
Yes.
And your information is available through the Schenectady County website.
Right.
So people can go to the SchenectadyCounty.org.
SchenectadyCounty.com, and then they
okay.
just could click on departments and they can find the Human Rights Commission.
Okay, so they can navigate through that to get to your section of the website.
Right.
Okay, great. And a local number where people can call you?
377-3823.
Okay.
They could call me directly at the office. Also, the commission does a lot of events, our annual events.
Yep.
And how those are brought about is we have committees, and all our committees are active and by commissioners. So our annual events are the Martin Luther King celebration service that we have every year in January, and we have a rally or we have a march, and we invite the community to come to remember Dr. King and his dream. And then we have, in May, is our annual awards breakfast that everyone looks forward to. And we honor and recognize all residents and those who contribute to Schenectady County, outstanding achievements in the areas of human rights, social justice, education, law, whatever their areas of expertise. We just like to recognize people, to let them know that their work has not gone unrecognized.
Right.
So we recognize folks in 4 categories: youth, organization, individual, and justice. And you were a recipient of an award.
Well, and I wanted to mention that, yes, I've done some work with autism, the autistic community, and that's something that you're also involved, the commission is also involved with.
Yes.
So it's all areas.
It's all areas that we deal with, as well as the commission is going to be getting more involved with the veterans community. Veterans are in the protected classes, so we're going to be working more with the veterans community, veterans organizations, as well as yourself, to start addressing the needs and the issues that's in fact impacting the veterans community. And we just celebrated Veterans Day, but that was just one day. We need to celebrate our veterans every day and let them know that there is an organization such as the Human Rights Commission that will work with our Veterans Affairs County organization and also our veterans throughout the county, and let them know that they have a community resource that they could come to let them know of their complaints and their issues, and that their issues are being heard, and we can help address those issues and inform the community on the veterans issues in Schenectady County. And
it's great that you're involved in so many different parts of the community. I know Girls Inc. is another organization that you've been involved with as well, and we saw you at that event.
Yes, and I'm a board member of Girls Inc. And the commission has worked closely with Girls Inc. because, as we know, in recent weeks in Schenectady, the city of Schenectady, with the middle school issue, just a past week on Wednesday, the commission partnered with the Schenectady City School Districts to let folks know of the issues. So the commission moderated a forum with the school district, and we had a tremendous turnout from the community to hear the issues. And so that's what we're doing with Girls Inc., talking about anti-bullying, working with the girls to let them know that they're smart, they're bold, and they're beautiful, and they don't have to revert to violent acts of fights, but they can also take that negative energy and turn it into positive. So we're working with Girls Inc., we're working with the Rotary, we're working with the YMCA, YWCA to talk about domestic violence. The commission is addressing poverty. So the commission is working with the Schenectady Foundation, SICM, City Mission. So this is what we do. We talk about the issues that's affecting and impacting our community. So we are an agency that works with everybody. And we are not exclusive. We include everyone. And how inclusiveness is promoting diversity, equality, fairness, and justice, as well as other things that impacts our community.
Now, I saw that, and I've seen you in the newspaper that you've just had a recent forum,
Yes.
well attended. A lot of residents were concerned with the issue that you were discussing. A lot of those have been happening lately. What are some of, and you mentioned anti-bullying as well,
Yes.
which has been an issue that I have heard about in the 111th Assembly District. I'm sure it's an issue everywhere. What are some of the biggest challenges coming up that you see the communities facing?
Well, there's a lot of challenges, and however, the biggest challenges that the community is facing is, which I mentioned, poverty. The Commission has been addressing that for the past year or two, and so that's why we're collaborating and partnering with anti-poverty organizations such as Schenectady Foundation, SICM, City Mission. The other challenges that we're facing is in the schools. So we're partnering with the school district, City of Schenectady, and also with the other school districts that we work with, such as Glenville, Scotia, Mahonison, Chalmont, Niskayuna. Our kids are looking for people to just show them love and appreciation.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're taking a lot of, my opinion is they're taking a lot of their anger out in other negative things. So the Commission is part of a group called SCAD, Schenectady County Embraces Diversity. Okay. And what we do is we go into county high schools and middle schools and facilitate study circles. And how we do this, we talk about anti-bullying, we talk about racism, we talk about the issues that's impacting our high school and middle school students. And so we go into these schools and show them role models, and also they're peer mediators. So high school students does study circles with the high school students, and the middle school students does study circles with the middle school students. So that's another area that we're dealing with anti-bullying. We're also talking about gang violence. We're working with the Sheriff's Department and other local businesses and local community organizations in the city to start addressing gang violence. We're talking about other issues such as homelessness. So we're working with SCAP, we're working with SICM, we're working with DSS and other organizations talking about homelessness. So these are a lot of issues that's impacting our community. Yep. And so the Commission is at the forefront, bringing people together to the table to talk about these issues and addressing the issues.
And you know, when these issues emerge, these awards that you present every year, these are the people that are taking the initiative.
Yes.
They're being recognized by the Commission for the work they're doing to address some of these issues in our community.
Right. Correct.
And for more information on your events coming up, website's a good place to go.
The website's good to look at those, as well as they could call the office, and I could talk to them about that, or they could find me at their local events and annual events. I'm there. But yes, our upcoming events coming up, and the one that's coming up is the Martin Luther King celebration, January 19th, 2014.
Okay.
And the guest speaker is Dr. Penelope Andrews, who's the Dean of Albany Law School. So we're excited to have her.
All right.
Yeah.
To participate in the event, they could just sign up on the website, or should they call? Or is there tickets, or?
We are sending out invitations starting next week. So be on the lookout for an invitation and information on the event. So that's our first one. We're going to have more community forums coming up as people, and how the community forums are when the community responds to the Commission, we respond back to them by putting on public forums to give them an opportunity to voice their opinions, to hear information, and to get educated, as well as to have a venue where everyone can feel safe and that their opinions matter and that everyone feels valued and respected.
And I guess the important thing to remember about these forums is anybody can participate.
Anybody
don't
can
feel
participate.
like you can't attend, or if you just want to, you don't have to speak. Maybe you just want to listen.
Right.
That's okay to do as well.
That's okay to do.
And
it's all informational.
Well, I appreciate you sharing all this information with us. We are going to take a short break, Angelica. When we come back, we want to hear more about the Schenectady County Human Rights Commission.
Sure. Thank you.
We'll be back right after these words.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Stiller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing. Believe me, I'm good at it.
Once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell him.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? He needs something a little more
Persuasive.
yes.
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Being a dad can be tough.
No. What do you mean she's not coming?
When's the fairy princess coming?
Any minute now.
But when you're willing to do anything,
It is I, Cruz Zinkorbell. Okay, time for cake.
it's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Drew. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
Kids will spend 8 minutes decorating their little brother.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Live with a human for a while and you get to know a few things. Like, I know she's actually not a morning person. I know she does strange tricks for no treats. I know that water makes her howl like crazy. I even know how the floor stays so clean. She's quick. But the one thing I will never for the life of me know is how she gets so tiny and inside that box. Natalie, how do you get so tiny?
Welcome back to Assembly Update. I am Assembly Member Angelo Santa Barbara with district offices in Amsterdam and Schenectady.